Hello everyone, this is CS Sai Akash from Hubli. So this is a very important circular that we'll discuss in this video given by the MCA on first dated 24th February 2026, that's circular number 1/2026. So very important circular. If you ever incorporated a private limited or a public limited or a OPC or any other company under the Companies Act and you had defaulted in annual filings, आपने कंपनी बना दिया, कंपनी चला नहीं, आपने बंद करने का सोचा, बंद नहीं किया, या कंपनी इनकॉर्पोरेट किए थे, एनुअल फाइलिंग्स करना था, आपने नहीं किया था, जब आप करने लगे लेट फी आपने सीए ने इतना बता दिया कि लेट फी बहुत ज्यादा था. So for all those cases wherein you had done non-compliance because the late fees was much higher than the operational cost, now MCA has come up with a one-time settlement scheme we can call. So the MCA has named it as Companies Compliance Facilitation Scheme 2026. We can say it is an amnesty scheme or a one-time settlement scheme for Companies Act non-compliance. We'll see what is there in this. So the background, just to give you a background, any annual filings that we do with the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, that is for any company that incorporated, if you pay within the due date, then you have to pay only the normal fees. But if you go late beyond the normal date given in the law, then you have to pay additional fees. That additional fees is around 100 rupees per day without any upper cap. So if you do a default of 365 days, say for an example, then late fee would be 100 into 365 days, which will be on a very higher side. So MCA, considering all the request that is given by the stakeholders, it has come to relax this additional filing fees. Let's go down. If you go down in this circular, so what is all about this? Now the government is giving you an option to file all your pending annual returns or financial statements or any other returns with a discount of 90%. So whatever was the additional fees, additional late fees that you have to pay only 10% of that. So on directly we can say government is giving you 90% discount on your additional filing fees. Apart from that, if you want to obtain a status of dormant company, then government is giving you 50% discount. You only have to pay 50% of the normal fees. Now if you want to apply for strike off, if you want to shut down your company and you want to apply for strike off, then you have to only pay 25%. In other words, government is giving you 75% discount. Sir, what is the timeline to utilize this discount? Government is giving you 3 months of time starting from 15th April 2026 and till 15th July 2026. So 3 months is a good amount of time starting from 15th April 2026. Please consult whatever are your pending filings, get it done because it is a one-time opportunity. Agar ab miss ho gaya to MCA will start penalty proceedings for sure. Now if you come, sir, what all forms are covered, what all can I do? Any pending MCT7, MCT7A, form AOC4, AOC4, CFS, AOC4, NBFCs for India's companies, AOC4, India's companies, and ADT1, and for foreign companies, FC3 and FC4. So basically, all annual returns for all types of companies are covered in this amnesty scheme. Whether your company was incorporated, the filings are due under Companies Act 2013 or the corresponding older forms under Companies Act 1956 also are covered here. So if your company is very old also, you can take the benefit of this. So if you come down, what is the applicability? It is applicable for all companies. So in the negative list, there are certain companies which the government has given. So for companies against which already the notice, the final notice for strike off, if you have already received, then you cannot go and take the benefit of this scheme. Companies who have already filed an application for striking off their name, they cannot take the benefit of this. Companies which have already obtained the dormant status, they cannot take the benefits. Companies which have already been dissolved, they cannot take the benefit of the scheme, and vanishing companies, they cannot take the benefit of the scheme. In other words, whatever you have already applied for dormant status or maybe for striking off or you're already struck off, then for you this scheme is not applicable. Only if you have not taken any action, this is applicable. Coming to what is the mode of payment, whatever was the normal fees, normal filing fees you have to pay. There is no discount in normal filing fees, but only the additional fees that you have to pay, government is giving you 90% discount. In other words, whatever was the additional fee that you had to pay, you have to pay only 10% of that. So 90% you need not pay, correct? And as discussed, for dormant company, only 50% you have to pay. 50% straight away government is giving you discounting. Coming to striking off STK2, if you want to strike off your private limited or a company that you incorporated, then normal filing fees generally 10,000. Government is giving you straight away 75% discount. You have to take this offer at 2,500. So again, what is the immunity that is given? If at all any proceedings are already initiated under section 92 or 137, that is default for filing annual returns or financial statements, even before issuance of the notice, if you comply with this scheme, then proceedings will be dropped. or even after the issuance of notice, within 30 days, if you go and comply, the proceedings will be dropped. In other cases wherein already the period of 30 days has been expired and order has been passed, in that case, whatever was the penalty that is already levied in the order, penalty you have to pay. Late fees you can take an exemption, but penalty you have to pay. That is specifically given in this circular. Coming to the other point, any other prospective penal action you can take immunity from. So one time if you make this opportunity, again no other proceedings will be initiated against your company. Correct? And the government is very specifically again telling you, if you don't take advantage of this scheme, the amnesty scheme that we can call as, then government will come up with strict penal proceedings. So if you had any companies which were non-compliant, please make use of this scheme and get it totally complied. Or if you want to obtain a dormant status, that also you can do. Or if you say, sir, my business is not running at all, if you want to close it down, please make use of this opportunity and clear all your MCA things. Yeah, this is all for this video. If you have any doubts, you can just drop it down in the comments. I can get back to you. For more such videos, please keep the channel subscribed so that you can be updated on a regular basis. Thank you.